is ready, so we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this game was made by Lily, who is in chat right now, and Mario. It is mostly a trap game with some small gimmick focus here now and there. It starts pretty light with just your run-of-the-mill trap stage. Always challenging your expectations. This will be very wild to see. I know speedruns of this game have gotten very, very fast. And there's a lot of traps too, so it's certainly a show for the eyes. Lots of moving blocks, that's always a classic. And off we go already, past the intro, onto the first stage. I believe this was... I'm not gonna even try to guess, I don't remember who made which stage. It's been a bit too long since I played this game. Yeah, this is where things really get into gear. Those two vines at the top there are bombs, you cannot touch them. This trap in particular always a bit difficult, no problem at all. Beautiful. Oh, just showing beautiful mastery right here. No problem at all. Didn't take the save though. Just a small mistake, no problem. We're right back. Gonna do this the right way so they both flip around. Okay, apparently I'm a bit quiet, so I'm going to move over to live remote. Stream will still be able to hear me. Now I'm entering this third stage, which is a bit of a factory sort of stage. This is where like the first gimmicks start coming in too. So this is where you really start to see this game show its true colors. But it never lets up on the traps though. It never lets up. So these are the hooks. You just touch them and you'll hook onto them and get a double jump back. Missing the button, unfortunately, but that's fine. Just a quick lap around and we're straight back to it. I'm looking at the wrong capture, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Here we are. This is a Lily classic. There's just a ton of moving solids all over the place, which makes for fantastic traps. A quick avoidance section right here. Nothing too challenging, though. Oh my god, okay, that was actually a hard dodge right there. Very well done. You can see a lot of the saves in this game are actually very short. It's just like a massive burst of traps. You know, you basically like dance with the save for a tiny amount of time and then you're good to go. So it's a very... Well, it's not a style of trap that's for everyone, but I really like it. Here's the second gimmick of the stage. You got the invisible cap from Mario 64, actually. Barely missed time to jump. So when you have the invisible cap, or a void kid as the game calls it, you can walk through these great blocks. So you just need a time to jump here to land back on top. It is a jammer, actually. It is a jammer. And so now that we have unlocked the invisible cap, we actually make our way all the way back to the start of the stage. Obviously, the traps never stop. And this stage you actually have to speedrun pretty hard. Is it this great right here? Yeah. hyoka doing really well right now, honestly. Obviously, that invisible cap is a trap right there. There we go, and we're nearly all the way back to the start of the stage. Just gotta get past this save, and we're good to go. There's some quirky flyings. Yep. Alright, now we can go back left, through the start, and onto the boss. Well, the first boss of the game. And it's anime. The production value of this game is through the roof. It's absolutely beautiful to look at. I know some people don't necessarily enjoy playing this game, but for a viewer, it's amazing. So this boss has two phases with a checkpoint in the middle. First phase, she just kind of got hit by the dash there. I wasn't expecting that. I really thought it would go over. hyoka surely thought the same. So yeah, this girl just kind of dashes around. Doesn't do it too often, and some fairly easy attacks to dodge. With the circle HP bar too, beautiful. Missiles are actually a pretty big threat. Hard to really figure out when they're gonna come. And there we go. Past phase 1 now. But now it's time for the real fight. Phase 2 is certainly a lot more challenging because it revolves a lot more around using the hooks. The boss doesn't move around now. You're the one who has to move around. And at the halfway mark for this boss, it goes crazy. It goes crazy. Also did just enough damage to trigger the halfway mark. Skipped having to go down to the middle there, which is a bit of a waste of time. Yeah, this attack right here. The lasers force you to go back down to the middle. It's also really hard if you get bad RNG, as you saw there. Oof. So yeah, that's the attack you want to see the least for sure. Every other attack you can do a lot of damage on, but that one is just unfortunate. Dagger is also a bit of a threat considering they can spawn anywhere at the top. This is not great luck so far. Ah, the hook barely putting him in the place where he didn't want to be. Has to go down here. Yeah, you saw like the difference between the first part of phase 2, that attack, and then the second part of phase 2, that attack. Like, it goes down so much lower and there's so many more bullets. You can see it right here. So close in the middle here. Way more bullets. Wow, wow. Just getting completely destroyed right now. It's okay, just getting a bit of bad luck here. And have a perfect final boss. The laser again. We don't want to see it. Oh, gets out this time though. The laser again. This is really bad luck. Okay, easy way out this time. All the way to the top. Boom. Very rough RNG for a lot of that, but manages to get it done. And reveals the next stage. So this is probably the most gimmick heavy stage right here. It's sort of the fire stage. The gimmick doesn't reveal itself for a little while, so just some good old trap platforming. Never hurt no one. Some of these traps are actually very precise though. Especially this save right here. I've got some memories with this save myself. This game does have the tunes as well. A lot of very quirky blocks. Yep, there's the slope. All right, so this is where it begins. So this is the gimmick of the stage. You have the torch, and you gotta light up all of the other unlit torches. So obviously, if the torch hits water, it goes out. But if you fall for a long time, the torch will also go out because of the wind. So you can't fall down like too much. There's also like a certain order to a lot of these that you have to hit them in, otherwise some unfortunate traps will activate. That's why you might see them taking a weird order sometimes. Especially on this screen right here. Like pretty much every single one of these torches has like a trigger on it. And here the traps return in force. Some springs there that he just jumped over. Obviously, springs, even if you don't die by the springs, you move way too fast, so it makes the torch go out. Obviously, bomb in the middle. I don't think I need to tell you what happens if the torch hits a bomb. And so you actually have to intentionally make the torch go out there, otherwise the bomb will explode at the very end. One of the coolest usage of this gimmick, in my opinion. It's also to be noted that it's you can still touch water yourself. It's only if the torch hits water that it goes out, so you can actually just bounce near the top. Again, a bit of a weird order. Yeah. So this is a bit of a reverse of the last time. You actually have to keep the torch alive here until the next screen to move on. It's not enough to just get all the torches lit up here. Because, yeah, there's 2 torches right here to unlock the next stage. After fire comes ice. For this ice stage, no real gimmick in particular. Even if it is an ice stage, it's just good old-fashioned trap platforming. Never hurt nobody. I do think this is where the game gets a bit harder. A lot of these traps are very, very precise. and very quirky. Oh, looks like he's doing the lap around. I actually don't remember if you can do that without doing a lap around. Maybe not. Getting pushed by the block down to the next screen. Classic. And now a field effect reveals itself. The storm rages on, and now it's nighttime. The stormy weather has activated, and boy oh boy are the traps a lot more menacing now. Some of the stuff you'll see on this screen. The spinning block. Very, very hard to dodge here, right here. I think not this save, but the next save has some really insane stuff too. Yeah, that jump right there. That jump is insane. Of course, just tons of like just so much like just going in circles right here. Alright, and with that done, he is on to boss 2 now, which is Glaceon, I believe. I really, really like this boss, but I'm kind of a sucker for these kinds of bosses. So lots of attacks. Glaceon moves around and threatens you. And of course, there is the classic half HP phase 2. Actually, I had to reset my stream there, so I didn't see what happened. Let me just look at the stream. Also, getting really optimal damage on this this boss is really hard because there's no visible iframe, so you just have to shoot at the perfect time. Phase 2 attacks are also so cool. Uh-oh. Oh my god, you nearly dodged that. Broke out and nearly got in the right spot. That would have been beautiful. That would have been beautiful right there. Not in a good spot right here. Ooh, gets under. Now a lot more arena to work with. But never mind. Yes, gets in the right spot. Has to get past the ice first. Lots of shields here. And yes, gets the kill in before anything bad happens. No second phase here, but the final stage of the game does reveal itself. This is by far the longest game, and it's what everyone remembers from this game. So this is a collab stage between Mario and Lily. They both worked on this one. The traps here go from like precise and quirky to absolutely insane. Just there's so much going on here. I can't even like Eminem himself could not explain what's going on here. Like no human can talk at the right speed to do it. There's tons of insane references to everything. It's got humor, it's got insanity, it's so much. you know. And right here, the game, like you can't see it on stream, but this is actually the game border. The game border actually disappears when this trap activates. And it comes back at the end. So you're literally dodging the game border there. You know, the creature reveals itself. There's a lot to handle here, and even if I knew what was happening, I could not explain all of it. And this is very much a beautiful, coordinated dance with the game. Lots of idols as well. Mario is a huge idol fan. There's just there's a lot going on. But without too much trouble, we're already past the first screen. Now the background's just gonna start disappearing. Yeah, the background is the trap now. He returns as well. Okay, this is one of the most memorable saves in the game. Check out what happens here. Just the Zoom call with everyone, you know? Don't worry about it. Yeah, that is absolute insanity. And this save tells a full story too. Between idol Uzuki Shimamura and Monster Hunter Man. And I believe this is the last save of the stage right here. So this stage has gone by really fast. Casually, if you're playing it and you don't know the traps, it will take you a long time to get through here. And then this is just kind of everyone is here. There's a lot going on here. And then dodge the moon, of course. The slaughter. And that is it for the final stage, actually. So we are now on the final boss, which is also just an amazing final boss right here. Look at this intro. And the cutaways are beautiful here. All the attacks are beautiful. And also, it goes on for quite a while. So there's 5 HP bars. You can sort of see in the top left they have a health bar. Oh my god, just going through that? Absolutely no fear on Hyoka. So yeah, it's sort of the classic that we've seen with each boss in this game so far. Basically, they just sort of get tougher and tougher as their HP gets lower. So you can see these bullets are pretty small right now, but as the HP goes lower, they're going to start getting pretty big. Longer and longer and longer. Now moving on to the third health bar. This is probably one of the most memorable attacks in this fight. So you have the gap reveals itself at the start, and then it spins, and you have to like sort of see where the gap was and where it now would be before it releases. No problem at all though. I believe this is the avoidance health bar? No, it's the next one. The next one's the avoidance health bar. Right, this is the triangle. This one can get pretty crazy. So they move around and they make a triangle. Of course, there's a ton of extra bullets flying around too. Well, it may be worth mentioning, this, oh my god, gets out of there just in time. No, no. Yeah, this fight has no checkpoint, unfortunately. Very rough RNG on the triangle lines there. Was doing really well until they started coming towards him. There's really not much to say on the second run through, so just enjoy the killer tune, really. Yeah, this fight, I would say this fight does not get too hard until the very end. Like, the first 3 health bars are very manageable, and then after that it starts going crazy. Very long boss indeed. Attempts at this boss takes several minutes at least. Looks like he'll have to move for this one. The gap's not coming to him. Yeah, all the way up top. Now once again, I'm gonna have to move. Oh, the gap was actually a bit closer than I thought there. Yeah, if the gap doesn't stay like sort of on the horizontal sides of the boss, then you gotta start moving, which gets a longer phase. It should be it though. Yep. Right, back of the triangle. Hopefully we can get some better luck this time. The boss also moves to random locations across the screen, so I think this is a bit of a safety strat there. Probably well played by hyoka. Just one more hit lead on the boss, but let's not play it risky. Alright, the A on this is the learning section. So obviously it starts pretty simple, but it ramps up dramatically. Now we've got the lines coming in from the ground. Still the same bullets from the top. Some extra bullets coming in from the top now. Oh! No! Very tough dodge there. Unfortunate. And as you saw, that was like a full 3 minutes. It takes the long way around. Good decisions. Wanted to get that last HP. Understandable. Yeah, the moment it ticks over, all those other bullets disappear, so sometimes it's worth trying to go for the damage. a quick shot. Yep, no problem at all. Alright, return to the Fool. Let's see if we can get some good gap luck. Get some high damage. Looks like we'll have to go down a bit here. Oh, I think this one will be pretty close to horizontal. Gotta go up a bit, but not too much. Just quickly finish it off before it even has a chance to go again. Where the triangle is going to give. And moving over to the right side, definitely the ideal choice there. This could be bad. Let's hope this works out. No, just completely walled there. There was nothing he could have done. That is the danger of the lasers. It can be very difficult to read like very far ahead and figure out where those walls are going to be. Goes through the middle gap again. Okay, how's that gap gonna look? Well, it's making its way. A very nice gap there. What about this one? It's going all the way across. It'll land pretty close, though. Looks like hyoka didn't manage to keep track of it, though. I think we will be stopping the run there, though, unfortunately. That is pretty much everything the game had to offer, though. Truly unfortunate it had to come to that. But, you did see just about everything. That was, like, near the end of the final boss. There was only one more phase afterwards. But yeah. Thank you very much to hyoka for the amazing run. Again, this game's amazing. If you're at all interested. I mean, if you enjoyed watching it, you might not enjoy playing it, but, you know, give it a shot anyways.
Hey Cosmo, are we good with transition?
Yeah, I'll just say some last things. So thank you very much to hyoka for showing up again. That's about all I had to say, actually. I don't know why.
Sounds great.